On the news tonight, Islamic cleric calls for state of emergency on drug and substance abuse in the country. National Hospital Abuja discharges sextuplets ceremoniously. Hello and welcome to the news at 7 on the Unity Station, Nta Channel 5, Abuja. I am Mariam George Jitbo. The damaging effects of drugs and substance abuse and their attendant consequences on the social fabrics of society was the focus of the Jumat sermon at the Wuse Zone 3 Mosque, where the Imam, Sheikh Tajuddin Adigun, reminded worshippers of the Islamic abhorrence of such acts, which also require urgent attention. Abdullahi Ajia reports.
The admonition from the cleric observes that social injustices, vices in the form of drugs and substance abuse, as well as corruption in various sectors of life, form the bane of Nigeria's collective progress, peace and unity. This, the Imam says, are fast killers of progress.
Rasulullah has made it very categorical by saying, Kullu mukhammirin khamr or kullu muskirin haram. Anything intoxicant that intoxicate and cover and make you to be mental and make you to be mad temporarily, it is haram in Islamic teaching. The forces behind it, either within or outside, are targeting the youth, who are the potentials of developing any nation.
In an effort to correct these antisocial habits, the Imam says a holistic approach is required in order to contain this menace, which he links to the high cases of insecurity, moral decadence, and criminality.
Scholars must give awareness. Parents at home must make sure they give their children training to make them ideal. Schools must work on their children. The environment that is influential toward drug abuse also, the excesses must be curtailed.
The congregation calls on Allah for help in this regard. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
The National Hospital has described the successful delivery and management of sextuplets in its care as a rare occurrence, which is privileged to be part of. The medical director stressed this at a ceremonial discharge of the sextuplets born to Mr. and Mrs. Ifeanyi Nwachukwu. Hakimat Aliyu, who has been following the story, reports that the sextuplets are officially discharged from the National Hospital, Abuja.
Here at the National Hospital, Abuja, cameras are lined up as all was set for the discharge of the babies, called the sextuplets, born to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Ifeanyi Nwachukwu on the 29th of January 2024. After weeks in the hospital from the incubators, they are ready for the arms of their parents.
I would say it's a huge success by the team of obstetrics and gynecology of the National Hospital. It really says a lot to their commitment, to their dedication, and to the pioneers they have of their clinical practice.
Certified medically fit to go home, the National Hospital bids farewell to the sextuplets and their parents as they embark on a journey to begin a new chapter of life. With hearts full of hope and gratitude, anxiety and uncertainty, a family of two steps into the next chapter of their lives, going home as a family of 8.
I don't know how it's going to happen, but I will have these children to a point that I will say, Lord is enough. This is what we are celebrating today. I really respect it. Thank you.
Their journey home and reception from their neighbors and well-wishers will be brought to you subsequently. In Abuja, Hakimat Aliyu, NTA News.
This is indeed a miracle. Congratulations to the parents. Now to education. The Department of Mass Education of the FCT administration has graduated 186 students from its vocational training center in Karu. Onoze Yakubu was at the graduation ceremony and brought back this report.
That is the graduation dance, expressing a dream come true. A serving local government councillor from Kebbi State, Umar Fanule Fulan and Aisha Ibrahim Suleiman are among the graduating students from this adult education class. They bear their mind on their education sojourn in the center.
Honestly, I'm grateful. I'm grateful because adult education is the best. If somebody have never attended school before, when you join adult education by good grades, you go further.
I started this school like since from basic class. I mean for the scratch, learn to A, B, C, D, 2-letter words, 3-letter words, then this way I'm very proud of the way I am now.
Representative of the FCT Secretary for Education, Abunike Joseph, advises the graduates to keep the momentum high through learning.
Education is transiting from education for certification to education for a living. And education for a living is about skill acquisition, knowledge, competence, and entrepreneurship.
186 of them are graduating today across the different schemes that we have in this center. And we're so proud of them because they are all adults. And they are all fathers and mothers from their various homes. But they took time to come and study here. And today, they are reaping it. We are celebrating them.
Some of them opt out to want to learn handworks. We enroll them in women programs, various units in the women program, tailoring, tourism, bead making, bag making, and so forth.
These sets of graduates are from the Abuja Municipal Area Council Zone. Onoze Yakubu, Nta News.
Let's shift attention to security matters. Operatives of the Federal Capital Territory Police Command, acting on intelligence, have arrested 3 notorious and wanted car snatchers in the territory. Commissioner of Police FCT Bennett Igwe, who made the revelation, also paraded 2 others specialized in interstate sale of fake dollar notes. Correspondent Onotu Yakubu reports.
Somebody sell us, they have removed this one to disguise it. We have recovered it.
9 vehicles, among them 5 Hilux, a Lexus RX 330 SUV, Toyota RAV4, Camry, and Corolla were paraded as recovered from the syndicate. Commissioner of Police Bennett Igwe said the 4-man syndicate with 1 at large are responsible for the series of car snatching and disappearance of several Hilux vehicles reportedly being stolen across the FCT.
Please, let the owners come. They have debased them in order to reformat and repent. So these are about 9 of the vehicles we are talking about. We are begging that the owners should come, especially Hilux. You can see 5 of them. We assure them that we are going to recover more.
I'm a businessman. I was called to buy a car without knowing that the car was a stolen car.
I cannot make out any regret for now until my quiet retreat before I can know what to do about it.
CP Igwe also revealed that similarly acting on credible intelligence, police operatives of the command from the anti-fraud unit arrested 2 suspects in Tinkan Resort Garden in Jabi in possession of 36 bundles of fake $100 notes. He disclosed that they confessed to being members of an 8-man gang that specializes in interstate sale of fake dollar notes and had sold several of the fake notes to unsuspecting residents of the FCT. The suspects, the CP revealed, are currently assisting the police in apprehending other gang members on the run. In Abuja, Onotu Yakubu, Nta News.
Meanwhile, in an effort towards ensuring adequate, effective, and maximum security of lives and property, Chairman of Kwali Area Council, Danladi Chia, has handed over a multi-million naira office accommodation to the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Asabe Williams reports.
This project, comprising 5 fully air-conditioned offices, was built through communal efforts with standard specifications as directed by the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, complete with modern facilities to aid delivery of intended security services effectively and efficiently. This is as requested by the Corps' standard operational requirements. While handing over the newly constructed building to the Commandant General, NSCDC, Dr. Ahmed Audi, Chairman Kwali Area Council, Danladi Chia, said it was one of the community's self-help projects towards its growth, progress, and socio-economic development.
I want to thank God Almighty for making it possible today that we want to commission a place that the civil defense will be able to stay and discharge their responsibility for the betterment of Kwale Area Council at large.
A highly elated Commandant General commended the prompt execution and delivery of the project, describing the donation as very timely and highly beneficial in tackling the menace of insecurity not only in the community but adjoining communities.
Citizens should give confidential intelligence reports to security agencies, and that any report they give, any intelligence they give, will be treated confidentially, and that together we shall find solution to this quagmire.
The NSCDC Kwale Central Division and the entire FCT Command in general, we're grateful to you and we couldn't have asked for more.
Other critical stakeholders commended the community members for their patriotism.
Anywhere we are, we always encourage ourselves. That when you see our brother doing well, we encourage you. And what you are saying here today, I'm assuring you that by the grace of God, all our colleagues very soon will be inviting the city to come and commission.
The Kwale Chairman will really thank you for this giant step you have taken, and you set the best for your colleague.
Where they were operating before, really they are not conducive. I think this is the best place where they can assist in providing the security challenge we are facing.
The office this year will enhance security and called for its maximum utilization. In Abuja, Asibe Williams, Nta News.
And away from security, inspired by the Bengali language movement, the International Mother Language Day aims to protect languages from disappearing. The global celebration serves as a reminder of the importance of linguistic diversity in promoting tolerance, respect, and understanding among different communities. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni reports that it is against this background that FCT ERC is celebrating the day.
The director, FCT ERC, Nimat Abdrahim, says the significance of International Mother Language Day is underscored by the threat to linguistic diversity.
You know, language is about knowing your culture. I have an experience some time ago when I traveled out of the country and in one of the African countries, far in Uganda, and they took off lights. And I had somebody in the restaurant shouted, NEPA. So, and I'm like, there must be a Nigerian here.
The resource person said the focus on multilingual education, particularly in early childhood education, is seen as a key commitment to public life growth and sustainable development goals.
Using the mother tongue to teach as a medium of instructions is going to help this nation, not only the families, it's going to help the nation to have a breakthrough technologically and what have you.
We also celebrated the fact that by adding international languages, we create a smaller world, a more interconnected world.
Students were promoting inclusive society and preserving non-dominant, minority and indigenous languages through their attire and dances. The theme for the International Mother Language Day 2024 is multilingual education is a pillar of intergenerational learning. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, Nta News.
Let's join the sports desk for Sports Brief.
The curtains have been drawn on the preliminary phase of the 2024 FCT School Sports Festival at most of the 8 centers. The last day saw finalists emerged in table tennis, 4x100 and 4x400 meters relays. Organizers and coordinators from the zones adjudged the outcome to be excellent, considering the platforms created for young talents discovered. Upon the conclusion of this phase, winners in all the categories and events will participate in the finale, expected to hold in March. In the Nigerian Premier Football League Match Day 22 played on Thursday, Eyimba were ruthless as they thrashed Gombe United 4-0. The defending champions are sit and sixth on the table with a game in hand, with just 3 points separating them from table toppers Lobby Stars. Abia Warriors at home pipped visiting Kwara United 1-0. The same margin, Shooting Stars beat Bendel Insurance. Meanwhile, the Nigerian National League NNL Match Day 12 and second stanza of the 2023-2024 fixtures across the 4 conferences will hold this weekend. In the Conference C, Nasarawa United will take on Abubakar Bukola Saraki Football Club. Yobe Desert will take on EFCC Football Club, while El Kanemi Warriors will slug it out against Mighty Jets Football Club. With Sports Brief, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
And Sports Brief ends the news in English. Up next, translations. I am Mariam George Jitbo.
ma gbaja je shaje wo na ya da do na bi ba ko shagbada yi iwo anaba ise ba bada wo mo president wa yi ba wonu wa je anaba ye go gai anya sinsin na do na ashigba mi gbogbogbo te ga vi gbogbatu nge alafia titi se ban ko se banu ko inu ko yin abi kasa agmalo ko ehun eyi kin ya lo bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ nu sala gbẹ̀bẹ̀ jẹ́ sheik tajudeen adegun bẹ́ẹ̀ da sanu wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ yin tí ó máa rí salabusi ó ṣe sapa ohun àtàkì sínú ẹ̀ abdullahi ajiya wa da ige sala gbẹ̀bẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ da bada da kwai na sala shi wai ce ba bafa ige anya sinsin ina awusin ina badan anya mimi gbogbogbo ko wu abia kasa na ilo yin kolo ya fa nja banu ko shi bo ntuge aza wa anyasalo gbogbogbo bago baku shekwa giwe na bai wa ya bia kasashi te awi na ji na gin kinzu na ye anyasan ashiba shiba na gban kinzu na ye badai nge tutu mbashi nge enyuko wai ma nge abi aza hu nai shi ba mananu ko daba bubalo nge ba mi ba shi tutu badna ye pia an ko ni kinzu na badai kiye to aza shi sagi agna enyuko ko abi hakima dali wada nge shigba shi zana gban wada nge go baku gmada ma nge ifeanyi nwa chukwu nya bado wai kwai sanu mbabe gaba mi bailo bapuwa na bi puti shi gutnai fi lafiya kan iya hayi shi ba gwamnati anyaba atutun shi ba aza anyaba wi ba batabe ya anyaba mba saun mba kusa anpe wamba ba wu ayan ba da nge ba be gan aza ami lotagi chetu shi mwamu atnai mba ku nyaba tomu so shi bodo na abwatutni nkaru abwatutun shi ba ikizin ne onize yakubu wada nge gwamnati lapute pia na bai zo za hai wa bashin shi nu ya ce osan a shige putaya ya bua abegi eki ekwenyi ntuge za na wata shashan ba wifi ama agbaja na baji kuso yibe ja da wo nkwe na shikwasi ye paga shikwani jisu sai su
Masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wannan lokaci, Assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka. A takaice ga fassarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakub. A saƙon hudubar sallar Juma'ar yau, limamin masallacin Juma'ar unguwar Wuse Zantiri, Sheikh Tajuddin Muhammad Bello Adegun ya tunatar da al'ummar musulmi illolin ta'ammali da miyagun ƙwayoyi da sauran kayan maye. Wakilinmu Abdullahi Hajiya ya shaida mana cewa limamin ya tunatar da al'ummar cewa amfani da ƙwayoyi da sauran nau'ikan kayan ƙari na tattare da cututtukan da ke gurɓata lafiya da tunanin ɗan adam, inda ya buƙaci masallata da su guji rayuwar shaye-shaye, wanda ya ce na kawar da tunani da kuma aikata barna da sauran nau'ikan ayyukan Allah wadai da al'umma ke ƙorafi a kansu a kullum. Babban asibitin ƙasa ya bayyana nasarar haihuwar yara 6 da ba kasafai ke faruwa ba a tsakankanin al'umma a matsayin wani babban abin al'ajabi. Wakilarmu Hakimat Aliyu ta shaida mana cewa babban daraktan asibitin shi ne ya bayyana haka a daidai lokacin da ake sallamar uban yaran da mahaifiyarsu, wanda aka ba su kyakkyawar kulawa da yi musu fatan alkhairi. Allah ya raya ya kuma ɗayyaba. Domin manyan gobe su sami ilimin sana'a don dogaran kai bayan sun ƙare karatu. Wakilinmu Shaibu Zai Yakubu ya rawaito mana cewa sashen ilimi na karatun manya na hukumar birnin tarayya Abuja ya yaye ɗaliban da ya baiwa horon koyon sana'o'i 186 a cibiyar koyar da sana'o'in ta Karu da ke birnin Abuja. Ɗaliban daga bisani sun yi shagulgula na taya kansu murna tare kuma da bayyana farin cikinsu akan ilimin da suka samu, wanda suka ce zai yi tasiri wajen ci gaban rayuwarsu. Ƙarshen labaran namu ne kenan, sai kuma ranar Litinin idan Allah ya kai mu. Allah ya tashe mu lafiya.
Igbo ndị ọma, anyị abịakwala ọzọ n'oge akụkọ ụwa. Onye ji nke abalị a bụ Mmụọ Afọ Chisom, ka anyị wetara ya akụkọ ndị a gbapụtara ihe na nke abalị a. Ihe ọghọm a na-enweta site n'iji ọgwụ nakwa ọgwụ ike eme ihe n'ụzọ na-ezighị ezi nakwa ụzọ nke a pụrụ isi metụta mmadụ nakwa ogbe ebe ndị mmadụ nọ bụ ihe ndị gbapụtara ihe a kụziri n'ekpere Jumat nke emere na Wuse Zone 3 Mosque n'ụbọchị taa. Onye ọrụ anyị Abdullahi Hajiya sonyere n'ekpere a ma batara anyị akụkọ na Imam Sheikh Tajuddin Adigo chetara ha na Islam kpọrọ agwa ndị dị otu a asị ma kọwaa na ọ dị oke mkpa ilebara agwa ndị a anyị ji gbara ya ọsọ ma rịọ Allah ka o nyere ha aka na nkwụsị nke agwa ndị a. Ụlọ ọgwụ ukwu ala anyị akọwala ọmụmụ gara nke ọma nakwa nlekọta enyere ụmụ ọhụrụ 6 amụkọrọ ọnụ n'otu ntụ ime dịka ihe a na-adịghị ahụ n'oge niile ma bụrụ ihe ugwu isonye na ya. Onye ntụziaka ahụike ukwu nke ụlọ ọgwụ a Ọkammụta Mohammed Raji Mohammed mere ka amata nke a na emume ahaziri iji nyefee ụmụ ọhụrụ 6 a n'aka nne na nna ha bụ nke mgbe ụka mụrụ Maazị Ndoziakụ Ifeanyị Nwachukwu. Ebe nna nke ụmụ ọhụrụ ndị Ifeanyị Nwachukwu kwupụtara obi ụtọ nye Chineke maka ịmụba ezinụlọ ya. Onye ọrụ anyị Hakimat Aliyu bụ onye na-eso akụkọ ọṅụ a kọwara na nke a bụ iji nyefee ụmụ ọhụrụ ndị a n'aka ndị mụrụ ha maka nlekọta ha gaa n'ihu. Ngalaba ụlọ ọrụ ọchịchị obodo a na-ahụ maka mmụta ọhaneze emeela emume ngụzi akwụkwọ nakwa ihe ọmụmụ maka 886 bụ ndị gụrụ ma nweta ihe ọma site na oge nkụzi ihe ha dị na obodo Karu. Ọnụzọ Yakubu onye ọrụ anyị sonyere n'oge emume a ma ọ batara anyị akụkọ na ndị a gụsịrị akwụkwọ kọwara na obi dị ha ezigbo ụtọ inweta ihe ọma dị iche iche n'ogige a. Ebe onye isi nke ngalaba mmụta ọhaneze Hajarat Olayande kọwara na ụmụ akwụkwọ ndị a gosipụtara ịdị uchu n'oge ọmụmụ ihe ha. Ọ bụ otu akọ anyị nọ na ka abalị a ka ngwụsị izu ụka pụtara anyị ezigbo ihe. Ndewo.